Hey world, how y'all doing? It's your queen, your coach, your colleague, and your friend, Dr. Brenda Bowers. How are you doing today? And welcome to your future. I'll say it with me. Hey future, because this is that. We never have to wait for what is coming, as long as we continue in the direction in which it will arrive. Because that means we are in a constant movement in the right direction. That direction is deliverance, and we're delivered the future every second we move forward. It's an amazing thing. I hope you all had a phenomenal weekend. I got some stuff going on, but God is faithful. And you all have seen these pictures I've already posted trying to show you about this sun. It's an amazing day. Look at that. When you get real close like that, wow. What does it look like to you? Just take a couple seconds and recognize that ain't a thing me, you, and nobody else can do to stop that beauty. Woo! Well, it's time to make lunch. So, today is the last day that we have an 8 in the middle. This is the last 888 day for 9 years. So it's a special day. And on that first piece of bread, what I want you to do is I want you to think about one thing, one word that describes you in all of your glory. One word. One word that is your yay and amen. Don't nobody have to like it, but you know that you is the stomp downest of the stomp downest sopranos on the planet. And you spread your bread if that's what yours is. Whatever it may be, just showing you how I'm pause here. Just love showing you the heavenlies. It's so amazing. And I've had an opportunity to be up there a couple times, so I probably take it a little more serious than most. So your one best word for you, that's gonna be your first piece of bread. That's what you're gonna spread. And on the last piece of bread, your new beginning. Your beginning new is you're the best stomp downest of the whatever it is that you was gonna decide that you are. As long as it's true. And then on the new beginning that we spread for God, I want you to think of one attribute of God that has shown up for you in the past 30 days. I know God has shown up every second. I want you to reflect on that one need that has been the Father's good pleasure to give you from the kingdom, and He has. What is that thing? Because that's the homage and the worship that you're going to spread on that back piece of bread today. And in the middle is 26. That's why I said it's an 8, because we have a 2 and a 6. So we're going to lean into the 2, and we're going to make a choice. And the choice we're going to make is to lean into our humanity. And as we lean into our humanity, what we're going to put is our mega manna, our medicinal meat today, is the one thing this month that you have knocked out of the park. That's different than what you spread. What you spread on beginning new is a word that just describes the best characteristic of who you are. I am the greatest, I'm the best at whatever. This meat really takes more meditation because I want it to be reflective of the compilation of all of the meals that you've made, of the effort you've made to chew, of the progress you made when you thought you weren't going to be able to do it, but you did it anyway. What is that? What is that celebration? Is it that you prayed every day? Is it that you didn't lie all month? Is it that you forgave in your heart something that you vowed you'd never forgive? Think about your home run, because that's what your meat is today. So your sandwich is, I'm the best of the best of the best of, and I serve the best of the best of the best. And what he's done for me, I can't tell it all, but let me tell you this thing he's done for me. And in the middle, I ain't getting everything right. But this one thing, I knock smooth, clean, smack out of the park. And I'm patting myself on the back for it. Trying to walk a little so you can see how when you get these periods of high humidity and air quality warnings. We're in an air quality warning right now. The air is very thick. It's like as I'm walking, I'm breathing harder than I normally would be right now. But start with mastication. See, I got this gum in my mouth from my dentist. Cavity free. I ain't never had no cavities. But y'all do be having them good old teeth with them veneers. But what I want you to be able to do today is start. We know where it starts now. And that mastication. Chew, chew, chew. We're going to chew at least 33 times when we take a bite of that sandwich. And we're doing that for every year of Jesus Christ. But we're further doing it. Why? Because the smaller we can get what we ingest, if we can get that small, then our intestines, our pancreas, our stomach, our kidneys, our gallbladder, our liver, our bones, our blood, our brain. We don't have to, in those aspects, work as hard because we do the hard work up front, because the hard work is really the easy work. Chewing is one of the best things you can ever do for yourself. It's taking the time to chew versus gulp. If you eating your sandwich in 2 bites of 33s, then that don't even count. You should take a natural sandwich. And I ain't talking about going, actually chew. 1, 2, 3. You're like, who got time for that? You. Because it's how you get life. You want to stay alive as long as you can. And you don't want to just be alive, you want to be doing what the master has charged you to do. Now, the only other thing I want to tell you today, because I am going to get that 24 post. I'm not sure. I have something on my phone that I'll look at later. What I want you all to do while you're chewing your sandwich today, I want you to really start getting these experiences down so we can start working on this ingredient book, this cookbook of MANNA meals that we have managed to transform lives in 1 month. Time that's been will be no more. But we won't even get a similar time like this for 9 more years. So take time to enjoy yourself. You're worth taking time to consume. And the fellowship. Start talking to somebody about what you're doing. Start sharing in the comments. And not only the fellowship, the growth. Look at that, how it looks like a tree that's all clouds. That's all clouds. Isn't that amazing? I hope this has been a fun month. We have some stuff to do in September where we got to get down to more of the gritty nitty. But the other thing that I want to say to you is, you know me by now. And you know that I'm the person that's going to say, I believe in all of it because God made it all. Do I believe clouds exist? I'm looking at them. Do I believe there are stars? Absolutely, I've seen them. Do I know there are constellations? Used to know them all. Do I know that there's a sun and a moon? Do I know that there are other planets that were made by God? Yes. Do I know that there are times and seasons and that time and chance comes to everybody? Yes. Now, whatever you choose to do, it's all good. But what I'm going to tell you is that you have keys to get to the Creator. So there are times that you don't have to negotiate with the stars because you can always get to the Creator of it all. And that's what makes it cool. When people, somebody every day says, are you safe out there walking around? What makes it so cool is when we recognize we're surrounded by God and His creation. It does create a peace that really does pass understanding. You just can't understand it. But because of that, don't serve yourself short and only worship at an elevation of plants or of animals or of figures. Use what God has created for our benefit, but always keep Him as the primary focus of your worship because He made all of it. And that's the best 888 that anybody can give. is to let you know, let us know, and we embrace that we can get to the King. We have golden scepter status. We can enter into the Holy of Holies. We don't have to stand in line because God can do everything at all times. And He can do anything at any time. So you don't ever have to worry about where you are in line. He don't want to wait. So I hope that you will give consideration. You know, I'm just jaw jacking out here with Jesus, having a good time, trying to work the work of Him who sent me while it is day. Because night is coming and I ain't going to be able to work. And night has come in my life, y'all. And because I'm back again, I have a promise to keep. I have a God to glorify. I made a vow. Can't take it back. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm your queen, your coach, your colleague, your friend. Whole lot of credentials and titles. And I will use any of them to assist and support you where possible if you desire to engage with me at any of those levels. But for now, we just out here as brothers and sisters, united in the elements, being 8, 8, 8, while we eat. That's just what it looks like now. So, when it looks like the sun ain't gonna shine anymore, look at that. Woof! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I love you so much. And I got done before I got over here in the real noisy part for y'all. Be well. You will hear from me again soon. But until soon, AGAPE. Shalom.